Hello and a very warm welcome. Your day one testing is complete and we're going to react to day one. And wow, the car's back on track finally. A lot of talking, but the talking is done and day one is complete. Business as usual as Max is top of the timesheets. And wow, what a statement. 142 laps. Very reliable, no issues. Probably the biggest talking point on quite a dull day was Logan Sargeant spinning. He had a massive spin, lucky to keep it out the wall. Alex Albon had a fuel pump issue and a drive shaft issue also for Logan Sargeant. Not a good day if you're a Williams fan. That is the main talking point. It was a very reliable day for most cars as they ran and ran and ran. Now, it's not about lap times, it's about mileage, reliability, and of course, we don't know these fuel loads. So, teams could be running low fuel loads and they're really disappointed with where they are. They could be running high fuel loads and they're elated with where they are. So, Alonso was first out to start testing. Ocon had a big snap and went through the gravel. Then Alex Albon, the first major casualty as he stopped out on track. It was cleared quickly, no red flag needed, but it was a fuel pump issue. Max was fastest in the morning, and then most drivers swapped. Max and George did the whole day, but most of the team, all the other teams swapped drivers, so they were doing half days. Max and George will sleep well tonight. Then Norris went P1 for a split second, and then Max basically regained P1. Then we saw probably the biggest talking point of the day as Logan Sargeant had a huge spin as he came down through turn 9 into the tricky 10, went over the bump, and he just went round. How he didn't pull it in the wall, I don't know. Then he had a drivetrain issue with the gears. So Max then went fastest by a second, and yeah, it was basically 23 all over again. And I've got to say, that Sauber car is one of the worst liveries I've ever clapped eyes on. The Flovis paint would actually be just cover it in Flovis paint would be better. Awful. Absolutely terrible, that livery. Testing star of the day, I'm going to give it Daniel Ricciardo. I thought he had a good day. Up there in P4, very solid. So we'll run down the order of day one of testing. P1, Max. 142 laps. He's going to sleep well tonight. And yeah, that Red Bull looked on absolute rails. Sergio Perez will take a full day tomorrow. P2, Lando Norris with 72 laps. Positive day for McLaren. It took him quite a while to get in the car after the afternoon when he swapped because there was an issue with the car. But yeah, decent spell by Norris. P3. And that is Carlos Sainz with 69 laps. Fourth, testing star of the day, Daniel Ricciardo, 51 laps. As said, Racing Bulls are going to surprise this season. That is a strong effort by Daniel Ricciardo, so fair play to him. He's got back and he's got a full testing program to build up to his season rather than coming in. Fifth, Gasly with 60 laps. Decent. 6th, Stroll, 53 laps. Leclerc, 7th, 64 laps. Alonso, 77 laps. He comes 8th. 9th, Piastri, 57 laps. 10th, Guan Yu Zhou with 62. 11th, Logan Sargeant, 21 laps. Now that is a big issue for Williams. He's had a huge moment there. Not a good day for Williams. 12th, George Russell. He was in all day, 121 laps. 13th comes 1-1 with 64 laps. Good day for Racing Bulls. Ricciardo reliable, 1-1 reliable. 14th, Porntash. Valtteri Bottas, 68 laps. 15th, Alex Albon. Obviously stopped out on track. He had an issue, 40 laps. Not a good day for Williams, I would say. 16th, Ocon with 60 laps. And then Haas F1 also not a good day as they bring up the rear of the field. Magnussen with 66 laps and Nico Hulkenberg with 81. that concludes the first day of testing. Tomorrow we go again as we cover day 2. Thanks for watching. Wow, business as usual, Max fastest and Williams. Pretty mucky day for them. Adios.